What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. This is Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, it is. Y'all, this is Wednesday, November the 24th, 2021. And it's time for today's headlines. And I also have a very special guest who's going to be joining me in a little while this morning. So come on in the room, y'all. Let us know that you're here. If you're listening in from iHeartRadio or Spotify or Apple Music or Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music. We just want to say good morning to you. If you're over on LinkedIn, good morning. Or if you're in our YouTube, good morning. I'm just so happy to see all of you live this morning on this Thanksgiving Eve. As you come in today, if you're watching by video, as you come in today, put in the chat one thing that you are grateful for. Just one thing that you are grateful for. Let us know what you're also going to be doing on this weekend. I see you, Adrian. I see you, Jeffrey Allen James. Good morning to you. I see you. Come on in the room. Adrian, I hope your son had an amazing birthday. Good morning, Yvonne. What's up, sister girl? How are you doing on today? We're just so excited, y'all. We know it's a day of relaxation or preparation for the big day tomorrow. Last year, it was not so big. This year is kind of going big again. So we want you to still be safe. Wash your hands, social distance, and wear your mask. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Girlfriend, good morning, Pastor Annette. How are you doing on this morning? Do us a favor. Take that shared link and share it to your page and invite people to come on over. Again, I have an amazing guest who's going to join us today. And we want to make sure everything he shares and talking about these young people really travel around the world. He has something great that's going on. Good morning, Rosanna Bivens. Good morning, Riakis. Good morning to you. Let's see, Deborah saying, I'm grateful for seeing family this Thanksgiving. Isn't it a great thing? My girl came in yesterday. I picked her up from the airport, so I'm excited. That's what I'm grateful for. Who knows? Maybe she'll pop in. Maybe she won't. Good morning, Kim Hill. What's up, sister girl? Yes, because numbers are rising still. You are absolutely correct. So please, y'all, wear your mask. Practice social distancing, and hey, wash those hands. Good morning, Diane Ladybug. Good morning to you. Hey, y'all, don't forget as well, this weekend, Saturday, is called Shop Small. Make sure you are shopping your local businesses, y'all, Black and brown businesses, of course, but also make sure you are shopping small businesses. And do not forget about those who are doing coaching services. Make sure you are investing in yourself. Books are another great item. Art's another great item. Make sure you are thinking broader when you are shopping this weekend. Deborah Johnson said, welcome home, Dominic. Look, I don't know. You may see her, you may not. All of y'all want, see, that's why y'all came in here thinking she was going to pop in. She may or she may not. No pressure, no pressure. Adrian says, thankful for the News in Motion family. I am thankful for all of you as well. Y'all, before I go into the intro, I think it's so important to highlight this young person. Well, I guess he's older than me, Quan Hao. Y'all, if you're looking for a new movie or new music, Quan Hao's new single, Your Energy, releases today. It actually released at midnight. It dropped at midnight. Please be sure to download it and share the link to purchase with others. You can find it on all social media platforms, as well as Apple Music, Amazon Music, and others. Make sure you support Quan Hao. The movie is called For the Love of Money. It also releases today in theaters everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean around the world. Yes, Quan Hao will appear in this feature film that releases around the world. So make sure y'all send Quan Hao a post letting him know that you've downloaded his music. Again, his single is called Your Energy. Now, for those of you who are wondering if it's gospel or R&B, it is an R&B single that he is releasing. So we just want to give him a quick shout out. All right, y'all know what we do. Let's get this baby started. Let's go. All right, y'all. So that's our headlines. Let's get started. COVID and the parade. New York City is reporting that more than 80% of adults are fully vaccinated. So the 95th annual Thanksgiving Day parade will go on. It is returning. If you're not in New York City, no problem. You can watch it on NBC beginning at 9 a.m. Thanksgiving Day Eastern. Now, you cannot go to the parade lines without having your COVID ID, your COVID passport. I don't know how they're checking them, but if you find yourself in New York and you want to go to the parade and line the streets, you have to produce your COVID passport. So I'm telling you now. All right, yesterday I talked about this chip shortage. Well, today, guess what, y'all? The Verge is reporting that the Korean tech giant Samsung will build a $17 billion advanced chip making plant in Taylor, Texas, about 30 miles from Austin. So maybe the chips will be coming sooner than later. I see you, Dr. Oliver and Hester and Kim Edmondson. Good morning, Judy Neal. Good morning. All right, y'all. In New York, Times reported 6 persons have died. The 8-year-old boy became the 6th person to die in the Christmas parade tragedy in Wisconsin. His family shared on Tuesday. So keep that family in prayer. Good morning, Mike Nicholson. Are you doing hip hop so we can work out before we eat that turkey? All right, y'all, smash and grab. This is a thing. CNN is reporting that as crime surges becoming such a problem, it is hitting Best Buy the most. The profits are dropping from the CEO, Corey Berry, said in an interview on Tuesday with CNBC. Now, people are actually bringing in weapons such as a gun or crowbars, and they're coming in as gangs. Y'all, the retail industry is struggling to handle this escalation organized in retail theft. A 2020 survey of 61 retailers from the National Retail Federation, the industry's largest trade group, shows that theft jumped nearly 60% from 2015 and is costing per company anywhere from $719,000 to $1 billion in sales. Yeah, that's happening, y'all. The CEO, Corey Berry of Best Buy, said theft is a growing problem at the company's store, and it is implementing added security measures to safeguard employees and shoppers. They're even considering taking away curbside delivery because some of the employees have been, it says beaten, guns pulled out on them or otherwise when they're coming to the car. So y'all, these things are happening. So be safe when you're out there. In San Francisco, the last few days, thieves have targeted Louis Vuitton stores, Burberry stores, jewelry stores, Bloomingdale, Walgreens, all of those locations. On Saturday, Nordstrom department store near San Francisco was ransacked, with police described as a smash and grab incident. Now, here's one Neil Sanders is sharing. He's with Global Retail. He says, while retailers have always suffered from general shoplifting, there is a growing gang development of organized gangs which are stealing in order to take everything they can. They're not seeing so much gang activity from shopper to shopper, but it is causing alarm with shoppers and people are being hurt. I see y'all all saying I'm freezing. I don't know if we have some technology issues or what, but just hopefully the me being frozen will go away. I see all of y'all saying that's happening. So you could try going out or coming back in, but I have no control over that on my end. All right, so let me keep going. As you shop, if you're shopping out there, the Rob Report is reporting that the new Rolex called Datejust Dial is now available. And y'all want to see what this baby looks like? I got a picture of this. Let me show y'all this. That is the new Rolex that's happening. Now, y'all can get that Rolex. If you want that Rolex, you can get that Rolex for the price of $7,050. However, they're already back ordered all over the world. Adrian, you're saying you don't see it. You don't see what? I see a lot of y'all saying I'm freezing. I don't know why that's happening today. But yeah, that's happening. So I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully the screen will come back. But yeah, that's the Rolex watch, y'all, for those of you who were able to see that. Now, confirmation, y'all, the NBC News reports the Senate this week confirmed Charles Chuck Sams III as the head of the National Park Service, making him the first Native American to lead the agency. Sams was confirmed late Thursday evening by voice vote, indicating unanimous support. President Joe Biden nominated him for the post this past August. Kim Edmondson is saying, where would I wear Rolex? Girl, listen, I just put it up there just because. So yeah, I see all of y'all. I don't know why I'm freezing. I don't know. So yeah, so maybe go out and come back in, or maybe it's on my end and maybe we can get that fixed on my end. So yeah, this is the first time we've ever had a freezing situation. So hopefully it'll stop in a few moments. So y'all just bear with us through these technical difficulties, and hopefully we will stop freezing up. Now, we didn't see this coming. The New York Times report that CVS Health, Walmart, and Walgreens help with this opioid crisis. This is what the jury found out. The first time retailers were held accountable. A federal jury in Cleveland on Tuesday found that 3 of the nation's largest pharmacy chains, CVS Health, Walmart, and Walgreens, all contributed to the crisis of opioid overdose by death in 2 Ohio counties. The first time the retail segment of the drug industry had been held accountable in decades-long epidemic. That's coming straight from CNN. Y'all, by the way, CVS Health is closing 900 stores over the next 3 years, amounting to nearly 10% of its footprint in response to the changing of the consumer buying patterns. So you will begin to see CVS stores closing. 900 will close in 2022. In addition to that, they're going to change more and more the CVS's to urgent care. So that's going to happen as well. All right, y'all, it is space time. Yep, CNN is reporting that Jeff Bezos' rocket company Blue Origin announced that it would be launching Good Morning America host Michael Strahan to the age of space. We talked about this the other day as well. Strahan will be joined by the daughter of the first American astronaut and 4 paying customers. So the first American astronaut daughter is Laura Shepard. So y'all, that is happening on December the 9th at 9:30 Central Time will be the liftoff time. So y'all, again, we have all this money going up to space, but we have all these people who are hungry or they're homeless. So that's happening as well. All right, y'all, we always have to show this CDC video. We're going to show this video. And then when we come back, I have a very special guest who's going to be joining us. I hope you tune in and share this link. So hold on one moment.
COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective at protecting you from COVID-19, especially severe illness and death. Vaccinated people are far less likely to be hospitalized or die because of COVID-19, including the Delta variant. COVID-19 has a much harder time spreading in a vaccinated population. When more people are vaccinated, we are all better protected against COVID-19. Even if you're young and healthy, it's still important to get vaccinated. Vaccines can help end this pandemic. To get the most protection, make sure you get all recommended doses of a COVID-19 vaccine. Getting vaccinated helps protect you and others from COVID-19.
All right, y'all, I'm so excited to bring on our guest. I want you to meet Nathan Harris. He's a minister, he's a PhD candidate, he's a scholar and founder. Nathan Harris, as a PhD candidate in engineering education, where his focus is on parental involvement in a child's STEM learning. His current research is understanding how Black parents can promote culturally relevant STEM experiences in the home. Upon completing his PhD, he seeks to consult school systems that desire to implement STEM courses catered to their school and community. Additionally, Nathan has been in ministry for over 5 years and youth ministry for 3 years. Nathan has consistently recognized that he and his ancestors Let me read that again. Nathan has consistently recognized that he is his ancestors' wildest dreams, and the work that he seeks to accomplish is for the generations to come. I want y'all to join me in welcoming Nathan Harris. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Miss Dudley and everyone else.
Gail is fine. Gail is fine. I want you to just tell us a little bit about your organization, and I want the those who are tuning in, whether you're tuning in audio or video, I want you to see why I'm so excited about this, especially as we're going into this Thanksgiving season. We have to be thankful for the children that we have, whether we've birthed them ourselves or they're in the community, and see what we can do in working with this organization called See Brilliance. So, Nathan, please share with us about the organization.
Yeah, so, See Brilliance is all about providing youth with educational opportunities that is rooted in Black and Latinx cultures that will equip them to discover their innate brilliance. And what we seek to do is to provide youth and families with opportunities to learn STEM, rather it be in their homes, rather it be with each other, in such a way that excites them and allows them to realize that they are everyday scientists, designers, engineers, and doctors, and so much more, simply because STEM is everywhere. And oftentimes we have to dismiss this notion that STEM can only be talked about by, STEM professionals, which is not the case whatsoever. Anybody can talk about STEM, and that's what we do here at See Brilliance.
Well, thank you for that. So let me ask this question. What inspired See Brilliance? What was the inspiration behind it?
It was really something in which, my mother and, really my mother had kind of instilled in me. She said, I always see you starting your own nonprofit, where you combine both STEM and spirituality. And so, it's something which I had, heard, but I said, the idea of starting a nonprofit just seems like way too much work. But then opportunities came up in which I started to take it seriously in April, which is when I started to really get this thing started.
I pulled up your website, and for all of you who did not see the link, it is www.cbrilliance.org. I hope I said that right. On your website, you have what you call a heading, Youth Spiritual Guidance, and I want to bring that out. You say today's youth must bring their whole selves to the table if they want to thrive in today's crazy world. Your personality, sense of ambition, mental health, and most importantly, your heart. All of these elements revealed in today's youth have brought us to start See Brilliance. Ever since the launch of this organization, we teach self-awareness and self-love to the youth and our parents and community. We teach and prepare our youth so that they can live fulfilling lives. Amazing. Can you dig into that a little bit more? And with that, answer this question as well. What is the importance of learning STEM? Because here you're a young person, you're bringing that out. So go for it.
Yeah, so with youth spirituality, it's important that, we our objective is not to force, religion, down people's throat, because, oftentimes that can be abusive and manipulative. And so the importance is being able to reveal youth, the spiritual nature that we all possess, through our relationships, so that they will be able to see, the importance of how is it that we live and carry out our lives, because of how it might impact you and your community and future generations to come. And so with STEM, why it's important is because the reality is, STEM is a part is here, learning STEM in the future is going to be crucial for, economic empowerment. And so it's important that when you hear of numbers that there are only 2%, Black, engineers in the US, and I can really say the world, it's alarming knowing that there are a lot of economic opportunities in STEM that our Black children are not being exposed to because of lack of, educational infrastructure that continues to put us at a deficit. And so it's important that we begin to talk about STEM in our households just to get the children thinking that, okay, STEM is something I might have an interest in and I'll be able to have an identity with. And they can all start with the parent in the home, which is kind of what my research has proven.
Wow, we see here from Hester. Hester's in North Carolina. She says, I got my daughter involved in STEM at the age of 9, train up a child. Today, she is a successful engineer. So that supports the research you have. Yeah, get excited about that.
Yeah.
And then she goes on to say, yes, exposure to STEM is very limited in our culture. And you just said 2%. 2%. Another question I have for you, who can benefit from the services of See Brilliance? And I went through some of the services, and I see you have consultation, college and career coaching. We also have Dr. Oliver on here as well. I want to connect the two of you. College preparation workshops, culturally relevant STEM workshop, and public speaking engagement. So back to that question, who can benefit from these services from See Brilliance?
Yes, anyone who has a reach in youth. So if you have a child, if you know someone who has a child, schools, so much larger. It's just really all about being able to connect with youth, but also their families, because we can get the youth excited to learning STEM in one modular session. But we can also equip parents and adults on how is it that you can be the best advocates for teaching, any children you might be in reach with STEM and the importance of it.
Okay, if I can ask 2 more questions, you got time?
I have time.
All right, cool. How does your dissertation research tie to the work being done through See Brilliance? Can you connect the two of those for us? Because we want to support you. And you all know I'm getting ready to hit y'all with that link in a minute. So go ahead, Nathan.
Yeah, so I did, I completed my dissertation study over the summer, and I had, a group of 15 Black parents that came together for 5 weeks, and we learned how is it that we talk about STEM that is rooted in our culture. And again, this would be Black culture. And so, we talked about how is it that we find STEM in music and movies, in cooking and eating and gardening and going outside. We talked about, how is it that we are able to identify STEM and then bring it up to our children. And I see that Dr. Oliver mentioned parental involvement. Parental involvement is key. It's crucial because the reality is parents are their children's first teachers. And oftentimes, we put all this burden on teachers to teach the children when really you're the first teacher. And so, we taught these parents how is it that you can talk about STEM, make it interesting, but then make it connected to what you know best, which is your culture. So yeah, that's how we were able to do that study, and then its ties to See Brilliance.
I love it. I love it. Where can people subscribe to receive news about See Brilliance? Where can they subscribe? Is that the website here?
Yes. So at the bottom of the website, there's a subscription box. You will get any email notification with any upcoming opportunities, rather it be local here in Columbus or virtual, because we're trying to reach really the masses. So subscribe on the website. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter.
It's all of it is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is all / See Brilliance. So make sure y'all follow that. Great. Now I'm gonna put this link also in the thread, because I know it's a lot for you all to grab right here. But this is their donate button link. And y'all, here's another opportunity. Gifts are different right now. There's stuff still stuck on the containers that people can't even get to. So why not do a donation to See Brilliance to build up this youth population, help with college scholarships and so forth, consultations, speaking engagements, all of that. Why not do that and gift it into a young person's name in honor of, in memory of, in success of, in brilliance of? We're going to take that link because it's pretty long. We'll make sure we put it in the thread as well. Tell us, Nathan, before you go, what are some things that you need, that your organization needs immediately, so that we can connect to the dots as to why we should give?
What is it that we need? Since we're very new, funds will definitely help support any upcoming events that we do have. We are launching a very cool winter STEM event in the month of December, so please stay tuned to that. And just, exposure, just continue to share our mission, but then also continue to uplift our youth. And you can do that with or without of our organization. Just expose youth that they are brilliant, that they have, potential to do great things in this world.
Wow, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to leave with us before you go? And by the way, for those of you who may have come on later, this will be uploaded to the Mimosa Friday podcast as well. That will come out on next Friday, not this Friday. There's no podcast this Friday, but on next Friday. But anything else you want to share with the viewers or the listeners? Just something you want us to know before we say goodbye to you today.
Yes. Don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. And, just if you see something that might interest you or someone else, don't let it be to yourself, share it to the world.
And Mike Nicholson is saying here, if you need graphic designers, let him know. So I'll connect the two of you as well.
Please do. We also have merchandise too, so definitely check out the merchandise, and I look forward to it.
I was actually on that page. You had some great things that said "Dream On." I was like, this is some really, really nice gear. So really nice merch. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us on Thanksgiving Eve. We appreciate your time, and we wish you nothing but success.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend, Thanksgiving. All right, everyone. So that was Nathan Harris. Make sure you are supporting. Y'all are cracking me up. I don't know if you are going to see Dominic Dudley or not, but y'all are cracking me up saying, where's Dominic? So y'all only came on here to see her, huh? All right, y'all, let me give you this information before we get ready to sign off. Before we sign off for the next few days, we want to leave you with a few Thanksgiving appetizers. Well, y'all, here's y'all done asked for. There she is. Y'all can see she's half asleep too, but there she is. So those of you who have been asking, Ladybug, Deborah Johnson, Kim, y'all, here she is. So there she is. You got to say anything to the audience?
Hi, everybody.
That's all you're getting. I'm waiting to see y'all posting here. There, Lori said, hey, beautiful. They've been looking for you. So yeah, y'all made it to the airport after this show yesterday, picked her up. So excited. There you go. They're all coming in here now. They've been looking for you. They've been looking for you. See, I told y'all, look, John Gore. So there they are. They've been looking for you. Here she is, y'all. So y'all only came on here to see her. I see what y'all talking about. All right, y'all, real quick. Here's some appetizers. Y'all can go to Pure Wow to see the rest of them. They're still talking to you. Cranberry Brussels sprouts and brie skillet nachos. I don't know much about anything, but there y'all go. She says it's okay to go back to sleep. Roasted mixed nuts, roasted sweet potatoes, and caramelized onion flatbread. These are only appetizers, y'all. Cinnamon apple crispy mushrooms, baked pumpkin with spinach, mushrooms, and cheese, eggplant bites, jalapeno poppers, beer cheese soup. You see them, they're all like just really tripping out. Baked mac and cheese bites, cauliflower tater tots. I think this is all supposed to be somewhat healthy, but here you go. Black bean sweet potato boats, sweet potato skins, French onion cups, brie stuffed pretzel bites, mini mason jars, chicken Popeye, say that real fast, right, y'all? Crispy bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts, baked maple glazed donuts. Those sound pretty good. Avocado deviled eggs. What are you doing, laughing at them, talking about? They are, and look, see what y'all talking about? You say, no, thank you, you'll pass. See, I'm always trying to introduce y'all to some other menu items just to try things out. We also have jammy upside down onion tart and then apple grape pecan pasta salad. I will put that link in there for anyone who's interested in trying any of those foods. All right, y'all, before we sign out, the inspirational message is taken straight from Psalms chapter 19, verse 14. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. That comes straight out of the New International Version. Y'all, real quick. This is Thanksgiving Eve. Make sure you are taking time to spend with your family. Make sure you are enjoying your life. Don't overdo it with all the cooking. We know what happened last year. Right now, we are over 771,000 deaths in the U.S. from the coronavirus. Those numbers are starting to inch up. So please be sure to practice social distancing, wear your mask, wash your hands. For those of you who are not vaccinated and you're considering it, go to your physician, check it out with your physician. We also found out that the Johnson & Johnson, if you did receive the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, you may say, well, I didn't do it 6 months ago. You only need 2 months to get your second dose, or you can do the 2 months and get either Moderna or Pfizer as well. So we wanted to give that update out to you. Some people were thinking they had to wait till 6 months. You can get that second dose from Johnson & Johnson immediately. You don't have to wait. The other thing I want to say is happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And remember, we will return on Wednesday, December the 1st. We will not be here tomorrow or Friday. We will not be here Monday or Tuesday. We will return on Wednesday, December the 1st. Until that time, y'all, stay safe, everybody. Stay well. And remember to make some bold moves. Before I sign off, let me see if Dominic has anything else to say, because y'all still shouting her out.
Happy Thanksgiving.
She said, happy Thanksgiving. That's all you're going to get from her. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Please be safe. Please be safe. Wash your hands, wear your mask, practice social distancing. All right, y'all, we're out until next Wednesday.